Hey, how's it going, everyone? Scott Engler, author of The Job Interview and Legends of the Recruiting and Career World, here to talk to you today about the number one biggest challenge that people have when they're changing jobs from a recruiting perspective. So, the number one reason, and I'm not talking about challenges job seekers have with just online applications. This is a little bit of a different type of avenue I'm discussing. So, the number one reason or challenge, I should say, that job seekers have when changing companies is that they don't know enough information about the company that they're going to work for. And recently, I've taken on a consulting role with Recruiter.com where I'm getting to see a lot more, not just from, in the past, I've heard stories from recruiters. Now I'm actually seeing what a recruiter goes through because I'm seeing the company posts and I'm seeing the candidates' resumes. And the number one reason is that they don't know enough about the company. And it's ironic because I always see that companies put way too much information. But the challenge that they have is something that I could agree with as well. The company is not very clear in explaining exactly what the role entails. They use a bunch of jargon, as most of you probably know if you've looked for work, and it to me is like I compared it to like a doctor's prognosis of like a cardiac patient. It's like really easy to get lost in the jargon. So it's like, just from a perspective of an employee and an employer branding yourself, employer branding is the number one fastest growing thing that people are realizing, companies are realizing they need to improve in, is this is the first thing. Be be more general, be more specific, speak in layman's terms. This is the era of being more creative. This is the era where we're social networking in a way we never could before. So, just you could use all the jargon you want on the bottom, but I would say at the beginning, just really, if you, as simply as you could relay what the position's about, what skills are needed, what they'd actually be doing, and with whom in the company, as long as it's not giving away company sensitive information, which I don't think would be too hard to pull off. You'll find that you will attract much better candidates because they'll have a much better idea of what it is they'd be doing, and in return then they'd be able to see, well, does this align with me or not? And so that would really be a great first step to prevent this disconnect that's happening and be able to hire on much better candidates. So that's all I got today. Remember, this is first step, this is the biggest one often, and take it. You'll be scared, but change is inevitable, and so if we could embrace it, we're much better off. Thanks, guys.